Hello, YouTube. On today's episode of KYR News, we will be covering videos from multiple YouTube channels. The first video today is brought to you by Monroe County Cop Watch. The second video today is Channel 12. And the last and final video today is from Durango the Clown. Please take a moment and head over their YouTube channels and show them some love by subscribing to their channels.
Good, how you doing?
Any particular reason why you're videotaping us dealing with somebody who's having a mental issue?
Because I'm allowed to.
Okay. Alright, what's your name?
I don't give it.
Well, you need to give it.
No, First Amendment right. No, no. Get a sergeant out then. I didn't commit a crime, I don't need to give ID. This is not a stop and ID state. Nice try. I know my law, sir. No. You came up to me. No. No, you came up to me, so you caused this. So you can get a sergeant out here. You can get a sergeant out here. I'm not talking to you. Plead the fifth. You can get a sergeant out here now. This is a First Amendment right. I didn't commit a crime, and now you're coming up to me.
Well, you're videotaping.
Because I'm allowed to. First Amendment.
I know.
First Amendment. So you have no authority to ask me for ID. You have no authority to ask for ID. You have no authority to ask for ID. You get a sergeant out here. Get your superior.
Okay, you've made.
I'm done talking to you. No, you made yourself a part of it. You came up to me. I didn't talk to any of you.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You can't take a picture of the equipment.
Why not?
Okay? You can't. This is for safety reasons only. Okay, and I would appreciate it you not taking pictures of the police equipment. Okay?
First Amendment right, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah, it is.
No, sir. I'm asking you. Okay.
I'm listening to you. I hear you.
May I see your ID?
I'm not gonna give you any ID, sir.
So,
I'm not doing a crime.
Okay, so I'm asking you not to take a picture of the police equipment.
That's a request, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and I'm denying the request,
Okay.
sir.
So now I'm going to ask you to leave.
But I didn't break any law,
I'm
sir.
asking you to leave.
You're trespassing me from public property.
I'm asking you to leave. If
Are you trespassing me from public property? Can I hear you say it? Let me hear you say it.
If you're not going to respect the fact that I'm asking you not to take a picture of the equipment, of the police equipment, and I'm the chief of police.
Okay.
If you're
Then you
not
should
gonna-
know. Then you should know this law.
Okay, but
You should know this law.
But then you should know not
It's
to
the
be taking
first.
pictures.
It's the First Amendment right. I've been doing it for a year.
Okay.
I've been doing it for a
So
year,
I'm asking you not to take a picture of the equipment.
and I am denying it.
Okay, then now you're trespassing.
Okay, are you asking me to
I'm
leave
asking
public
you to leave.
property?
I'm asking you to leave.
You're asking me to leave
I'm
public
asking you to
property?
leave.
But for what reason?
I'm asking you because you're not respecting what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking
But
you not to.
you asking me. You're not giving me a lawful order. It's not a lawful order. You cannot tell me a law that tells me that I cannot film your cars
Well, for what reason are you filming the cars?
for public interest.
What public interest?
I record all police vehicles and I report it back on social media
Because of what reason?
because the public needs to know.
What they need to know for?
Like you can't drive this vehicle over here. Like this vehicle right here, you cannot drive this vehicle right here until this windshield gets fixed. Do you see the crack in this windshield over here? Do you see the crack in that windshield? You're not going to say nothing? I know one thing, if I see this vehicle out there, I'm going to definitely write down the license plate and report it.
Okay. I'm asking you right now.
Sir, I am understanding what you're saying, but it's not a lawful order.
I'm asking you to leave.
It's not a lawful order,
I'm
though.
asking you to leave.
Okay, I will leave. As soon as I'm done, I will leave.
No, sir. And I'm going to. Okay, I know what you do. Do what you do.
If you trespass me from public property, sir, that's a lawsuit. You don't want a lawsuit, right?
Sir, I'm asking you.
You don't
to
want a
leave.
lawsuit,
What?
right?
Listen.
This is public property, am I right?
You offend me, police equipment. You offend me. My name is Thomas Gibson, okay?
Thomas
I'm the police
Gibson.
chief.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Okay. I'm asking you to leave because you're filming police vehicles.
Am I damaging the vehicles?
Sir, what reason are you filming these?
I just told you.
For public, because
For public interest. Yes, absolutely. I do stories on police cars all over Oklahoma.
I never heard of you. Never heard of you. So I'm asking you to leave now.
Well,
I'm asking you to leave now.
You ain't got to get all loud,
asking
bro.
you to leave.
Come on, man. Are you skin folk or are you kin folk or skin folk? Which one are you?
Hey man, I'm asking you to
Let
leave.
me ask you, are you skin folk or kin folk?
Listen,
Just ask me
I'm
to
being-
answer that. Answer
listen.
that and I'll leave. Answer
Listen.
that question, I'll leave.
Just leave, please. I'm asking you to leave.
Okay.
Now, I'm asking you not to film any more cars. Just leave.
I'm going to continue to film cars, sir, but I will leave.
Thank you. You have a great day.
You too. But you know you're wrong. And I want you to look this up. I want you to look this up.
Listen.
Because this is public property. I have all the right to be here.
You have no right to film.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well, what you gonna do about it? Let me put it that way. Let me put it that way.
Just leave, please.
Let me ask you.
Just leave.
Because you know this will be a lawsuit if you violate my rights.
Just leave, please.
After I get done filming,
Okay,
I will leave.
Just leave.
After I get done filming.
You have no business filming people's tags or none of that. That is none of your concern.
I'm only filming police vehicles.
I don't believe that. That's not what I was told.
You saw somebody out here saying I was filming something? Is that what you're saying? We got an unmarked vehicle over here. Looks like it hasn't been in service in a minute.
Sir?
Yes, sir. I do this all over Oklahoma. Please don't violate my rights. I do not want to sue. I do not want to sue Forest Park. Or what is this? Yeah, Forest Park. I don't want to sue Forest Park. Forest Park. I just saw it on your shirt.
Well, you should have seen it on the cars.
I see it on the cars too, sir. But you got to understand this is a First Amendment protected act. First Amendment protected. I didn't film any of those cars.
How do I not know that?
Well, you don't have cameras on your building? Oh, there you go. There you go. That sounds. You're supposed to investigate first. Excuse me, sir. Can I take a look at your fire trucks?
He's not the fire chief.
But are you a fire marshal or do you? But you work for the fire department?
Volunteer for the fire department.
Okay. Is there somebody I can talk to see if I can get a chat? Okay.
The fire chief is not here.
Okay. The fire chief is not here.
So we just ask you to respect that.
I will.
You won't listen, will you?
Of course. As long as you don't violate my rights, we don't have a problem.
Okay.
I do not. Come on, man. I want to be kinfolk with you.
No,
but right now you acting like skinfolk. Don't act like skinfolk. Act like kinfolk. And respect the Constitution. This is the First Amendment Constitution.
See, that's what
protected activity.
Okay.
Now, if you want to keep going,
I just ask you just to respect what we ask you to do, just to leave. That's all
I will leave. I will leave. I am done. There's no more vehicles over here. I am going to leave.
But then you've already said you leave. You've got all the vehicles.
Be nice. Be nice about it, and I will leave.
I ask you to leave.
I will leave. Okay.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Since I can't film the fire department, I will leave.
Thank you.
But just know this is a Constitution protected activity, and if you violate people's rights, they will sue you. You don't want people suing your city.
I've been in law.
You don't want people suing. Okay, so you should know about First Amendment.
Okay. We've already established that. I appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you.
I will leave. Thank you.
What's your name?
I'm not telling you.
See, there you go. But you want to film everything. But
No. Come on, let's talk. Let me school you.
What's up, man? How's it going? Not much, just recording the facility.
Touring the facility?
Guess you say so.
I got you. All right, did you get permission from the sheriff and all that?
I don't need permission. It's First Amendment.
Actually, being private property, you kind of do need permission.
This is public property because government funded.
Not exactly, dude.
Yes, sir.
There's too many private things going on up here.
Well, you hiding something?
No, we've got personal information up here that you can't see, that you're not allowed to see, not without open
That's where
records
the
act.
restricted areas are.
You're inside the guard lines, though, dude.
Actually, this is the public park. This is public parking for the people.
You see that?
And
That's called a guard line up there, dude.
Yeah, and that says that all cars may be searched, but I'm not a vehicle.
Why do I have a car alarm going off?
I really don't know. It started going off. I have it recorded, so.
Okay, you got your ID on you?
I don't. I got Fourth Amendment, man.
Fourth Amendment?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you do. I understand that, but there's also state law stating you have to provide form identification.
Do you have a sergeant on duty, actually?
Yep, absolutely. I'll get him up here. Stand by.
And what's your name, badge number?
Deputy Case, badge number 130.
All right. Is this consensual, by the way?
What exactly are you doing up here, anyway?
I'm just up here gathering information for a story.
For a story? What kind of story do you work for? A news article, or are you with the media or anything?
Freedom of press, sir.
Freedom of press. Usually, you have to have some kind of badge or some kind of affiliation.
That's the First Amendment, sir.
I'm not telling you can't talk about your First Amendment. I'm just asking if you're affiliated with anybody.
No, sir. Freedom of press, gathering content for a story.
Here's the issue that you're running across, and this is the reason why it's kind of bothering me a little bit. You're actually taking pictures of personal vehicles over there, though, too.
Well, that's not illegal. If they don't want them to see it, they shouldn't be in public. Anything you can see from public, you can record.
Not necessarily, because as far as Georgia consent law, it actually have to have both parties
There's no
involved.
consent.
Yeah, there is.
Only in restricted areas.
Okay. How long you been studying law then?
A good while, sir.
A good while. So where'd you go to school at then?
I don't answer questions.
Huh?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Well, I've got my lieutenant coming up here. He's gonna pretty much tell you the exact same thing I told you already.
Well, you guys need to possibly get updated on the Constitution.
We're very well up to date on the Constitution.
That's good.
You also need to get updated up on the OCGA of annotated codes of Georgia as well too.
Well, I know nothing trumps the Constitution. So.
Well, I mean, state law, you still have to abide by state law.
I'm abiding by the law just now. I mean, I'm walking around recording a public facility. This is government funded.
Okay. Well, we'll let my lieutenant, he's on his way. He's from the south end.
This is consensual, right?
Huh?
Consensual, right?
Have I put you in handcuffs? Have I detained you in any way, shape, form, or fashion?
No, I'm just making sure. I'm getting it for the record.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just sitting here talking to you. And I actually asked you for your ID, and you still haven't presented any kind of ID or any form of identification of who you are.
Because I don't have to.
Yeah, actually, there's a state law stating that you have to actually provide some form of identification.
Absolutely not, sir.
You have to at least provide a name and date of birth.
Mr. Sergeant Miller can tell you that firsthand.
Sergeant Miller? Who's Sergeant Miller?
I guess he works for y'all.
We don't have a Sergeant Miller.
Well, he lied to me.
Yeah, we don't have a Sergeant Miller. Never have.
Well, I got the video of him telling me his name's Sergeant Miller. I did get pulled over for him a while back, and it was the same thing. I was out in public recording whatever, and he was trying to use the intimidation tactics, saying, "Oh, well, you got to give me your ID," all this.
This is all explanatory. Okay, all I'm trying to get you. When you're out in public, that's a public place. This
exactly.
is, like you said, and I agree with you, that this is a government-funded area. Okay?
Exactly, which means that's the right.
But here's where it separates that. You've got a guard line right there.
Well, it's not closed,
This
sir.
is actually state, federal, private property.
This isn't private property if it's government funded.
You're not trying. You see, that's where everything gets twisted up.
But since I did get clarity, there's no restricted area signs over here. So that means that I can walk over here and record.
Let me suggest something to you. Let you talk to my lieutenant first before you go back in there, because we do have an impound on top.
Well,
that is items that are under investigation.
I understand, but if you guys don't want people going back there, there should definitely be a restricted area sign.
Pretty clear with the guard line, but
that didn't say restricted area, and it doesn't say private property either.
121-304. If you're close to the jail, would you respond up there?
How's it going, sir?
How you doing? What's up, man? Howdy.
Well, YouTube, I hope you like this video. And please remember and go over and check out all of these auditors' YouTube channels and show them some love by subscribing to their channels. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing to my channel. Until the next episode of KYR News, stay safe out there.